We're here with Ramon Dominguez, one of the leading jockeys in the country, leader in New York. Ramon, thanks for coming down. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where were you born?
I was born in Caracas, Venezuela, in 1976, and when I was probably like 10 or 12 years old, my dad introduced me to racing. He used to work for the racetrack, and the first time I went and watched a live race, I fell in love with the game, and I knew then that I was going to be a jockey.
When did you start riding?
I started riding in 1994, back in Venezuela.
And do you remember your first winner?
I will never forget that. My first winner in Venezuela was a filly called Lady Mercy, and my first winner in the United States was a filly called Solomon Dance.
And where was that?
That was in Hialeah.
Ah, yeah. Down in Florida.
Beautiful Hialeah, yeah.
What's your most memorable win?
Well, my most memorable win so far has certainly been winning the Breeders' Cup aboard Better Talk Now.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of remember you for that. Now you started off. A lot of people remember you in Maryland. You moved up to New York. Do you like it up there? Is it the top colony?
I like it. I mean, racing doesn't get any better, and it has been great. Good transition with my family. Having them there now is. As long as I'm with them, I'm okay anywhere, really.
Did you have any jockeys that inspired you growing up?
Yeah, a couple of them from back home in Venezuela that really probably people won't know too much about them. Actually, one of them happened to be a lead rider in Gulfstream Park.
Okay. And then, what do you do when you're not riding?
Well, rest and spend it with the family and cook a little bit.
And then, outside of racing, what's your favorite television show?
Really don't have much time for TV right now. I'll be lying to you if I tell you I do.
There you go. And do you what are you listening to music-wise nowadays?
I listen to rock variety. I listen to country music, bluegrass, to pop, anything. Yeah.
And if you weren't a rider, what would you be?
Good question. I always wanted to be a veterinarian. Anything with to do with the animals.
Okay. And last but not least, a lot of people consider riding very dangerous. Are you a daredevil by nature? If you are, what do you do? What else do you do that's kind of risky?
I love to go indoor climbing, and that's probably another daredevil thing. And when you ride, I mean, you try to minimize your chances. I wouldn't call myself a daredevil. I like what I do, but.
Well, listen, thanks so much for your time, Ramon. We really appreciate it. Good luck, and have a great rest of the year.
Thank you very much.
She is a chestnut filly by Graham Hall. She begins her career with 3 consecutive wins. This, of course, is her first stakes victory. She carries the familiar colors of West Point Thoroughbreds, is trained by Tom Albertretti, and a riding double today for Ramon Dominguez. The time for the 6.5 furlongs was 1 minute 15 and 2/5 seconds. Your jostle winner, number 5, Belle of the Hall.